And then I decided to bring my talents to KWRI. And I did that for two reasons. Number one, I wanted to be able to teach at a different scale. And this had the largest scale. And number two, I became really aware as I started traveling more that I had mastered my game, but I hadn't mastered the game. I really understood the way that I did business, but that was the best that I was able to do it. I came to realize that was not the best that it could be done. And I was, number one, shocked because I was sure I was the smartest. Number two, humbled because it was proven to me time and time again that I wasn't. And then number three, empowered by this idea that I could wake up every day and interview people that had had more success than I had in the same industry, bundle that success into an easy to digest thing, and then serve it up to the masses in hopes that everybody now can look up and do exactly what they've done, but in shorter. And there's true universal truths that I come back to when I think about what's happening in the industry right now. Is number one, there's not a single poll on the planet that shows that American consumers do not like the services they get from real estate professionals. They do, and anyone who says they don't, cause math, you're wrong. And then number two, everybody would like to get everything cheaper, always. And all you're seeing right now is the confluence of those two things. And yeah, it makes some folks uncomfortable. But here's the thing. This is evolution, not revolution. And I think everyone has an opportunity right now to show their value, to connect with the consumer, to be, if you can be, more transparent, to become, let's remember, this thing of ours isn't about becoming the best version we can be today. It's all in a zeal to reach the best version we can be, period, which means we just keep moving forward. Some things are going to happen that's going to bring you closer to the consumer, and it's going to give them a better understanding of how you operate. If that was all I said to you, everyone out there in realtor universe would be like, love that. Let's do it. You just don't like it wrapped in a cloak of quote unquote rules because most of you are predisposed to not like people that set them. That said, it's okay. Breathe through it. This too shall evolve. And here's what I would tell everybody. As you wake up tomorrow, your core responsibilities and tenets have not changed. That's the great thing about this industry. They're still the same. And no one ever didn't buy or bought simply because of a rule package. All of that is on the periphery. The book was a grand experiment. Like Keller Williams in general, which was simply a grand social experiment, the book was a grand academic experiment. And the concept was, okay, could you take what are perceived to be the most complicated models in the real estate business, done by the people that make the most money within their respected disciplines, and turn them all into one page? And everyone had their view on it. No, yes, maybe. It'll never be detailed enough. It'll have to be too detailed. Like there were all these ideas. And I think the experiment actually met the hypothesis, which was, if there's more than one page, how can we all ever hope to be on the same one? And you look up and you're like, well, we can't. But there's more to my business than these 7 steps that show up on any one page. Of course there are. But here's the interesting thing that the book proved. The book proved that you could take this industry, which is filled with Jedi and mavericks and big thinkers and rule breakers, and you could give them the 7, 8, 10, 12, 9 steps to go do it, and they could fill in the syntax in between. And there isn't a day that goes by, Bruce, since we wrote it, where I don't get emails or text messages from people. And they say, gosh, I read this and it changed my life. I'm working on with my partners volume 2 right now, and I'm excited.